Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I missed you guys. A long time, no see, no hear, period. So for today's reading, we're doing what are people's assumptions about you right now? What are people assuming about you right now? I'm super excited for this one. I'm picking one. I just want to say I hope everybody had a fantastic Valentine's Day. I obviously had a Valentine's week because I literally haven't been on this app in so long. I missed you guys. I really do. So don't forget to hit that notification bell. Follow me on Instagram. Bye, guys. So we have here 4 beautiful piles. We have here pile number 1 with this rose quartz, pile number 2 with the green aventurine, pile number 3 with the tiger's eye, and last but not least, pile number 4 with the clear quartz. Please meditate on these. Pause the video if needed. Let's go. So for the viewers that picked pile number 1 with this rose quartz, what are people assuming about you? Let's find out what people are assuming about my piles right now. What are people assuming? Let's see here. We have here the Lovers, period. We have here the Devil. And then we have here the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So people are assuming right now that you have a lover, that you're probably a player. You probably have like a lot of options. And if you don't think you have a lot of options and you're in a committed relationship, people just feel like you are really in love. I'm like, you're really, really in love. Like, this is your soulmate. This is your twin flame. That's what people are assuming. People also assume that you do a lot of drugs. Maybe you smoke a lot, drink a lot, or you party a lot, or it may come across like you party a lot. For some of you guys just work hard, and then you like to have fun in your weekends. Nothing wrong with that. But, you know, people, it's funny. I seen this video where it was like, I work every day, the whole week. Nobody says, damn, you're so hardworking. You're so, you know, strong. But the weekend come and they see me drinking. They're like, damn, girl, you always drinking. Damn, you always drink. You always partying. Like, damn. Like, that's just so funny. But people really, like, just, you know, always got a thing for the negative. People just gotta find it. People just gotta find something. And I feel like it's with you like this. Like, people always got to find something to assume about. But with this Devil energy, I get a lot, pile number 1, that you're extremely hot. Like, you're just really sexy. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the energy. Maybe it's your facial features. But you come across as very sexy, very physically attractive, physically pleasing to the eye. Like, you know. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse, it gives me the sense of people assume that you're just laid back. Like, you go with the flow. People assume that you go with the flow, that you don't have, like, a lot of stresses in your life. That's what people assume. I don't know why. Maybe you guys have, like, a communicative or, like, a artsy, creative type of job or whatnot. And people just feel like your life is just a movie. Like, your life is just so stress-free. Like, you don't do nothing. We have here the Temperance in the reverse. So, yeah, people are assuming that you don't have, like, balance in your life. Like, maybe you drink too much, or maybe you smoke too much, or maybe you do this too much, or whatever, too much traveling, too much this. So, yeah, that's what people assume, that, like, you don't have balance. Like, you do too much of something. And I just feel like, you know, each with its own, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all came here to live. Live your life and let others live theirs. You know, I got to come in for the viewer. You already know. We have here this Queen of Swords. So people also assume that you're very confident. You can be very blunt at times, and you're not scared to walk away or, you know, let your presence know. Like, you're not like, scared to shine bright. Like, you will never be the type of person to, like, dim your light for, like, a boss, dim your light for somebody that feels insecure. Like, I don't know, I get very, like, Leo vibes for this group, pile number 1. Some of you guys might have, like, a brown puppy or, like, a really cute puppy that's also coming in. So with the Queen of Swords as well, I get this energy, like, a very bitchy, not necessarily, like, very mean, but, like, somebody that has standards. Maybe people feel, like, scared to come up to you. Maybe some people feel, like, scared to even be your friend because they feel like, you know, they're going to feel so insecure next to you. Like, that's how hot you are, pile number 1. Damn. And with the Strength up, right, you see, it's what I was saying earlier. Like, some people assume that you can fight. Like, you can really, like, chop somebody's head off if you can, if you want to, if it's, you know, the circumstances lead to that situation. But then some of you guys, you know, you're just the biggest sweethearts ever. Like, you're really that type of person that anybody can call at 2 a.m. in the morning, like, just crying, and you'll pick up, and you'll be there, and you'll nurture. And I love you, pile number one, because I just feel like we need more people like you. Some people be like, ugh, they're calling me at 1 in the morning, let me freaking hang up, you know? But you're so sweet, you're so genuine. Pile number one, you also have, like, a beautiful, beautiful skin tone. Some of you guys are very melanated, and it's just so beautiful. When you go on vacation, chef's kiss when that sun hits your skin. You know, also here, I feel like people assume that you're very confident. Maybe you just like to wear different colors. Some of you guys like to wear a lot of jewelry, I heard. But people sometimes feel like you're very confident. Like, let's say if you're very spiritual, people feel like your confidence come through your spirituality. Like, you look so hot speaking about what you know about spirituality. You sound, no, not that you sound, but you look so hot and you look so sexy when you're speaking on things that you're very interested in, like, you're very interested about. And it not only has to be spirituality, it could be sports. It could be, like, literally art, you know, itself. But you guys just sound so hot, like, speaking about what you're so passionate about. And it's like, you know, you own yourself, pile number one. So people really assume that you are, like, on top of this world when it comes to confidence. Like, people want to know how you do it. We have the Lovers again in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles upright. And then we have here the Nine of Wands. So this is, no, is this the Nine of, yes, it is the Nine of Wands. So this is really beautiful. I can say here, you know, confidence is definitely what people assume about you. It's like you come in the air and, like, I'm not going to say you're very loud, but your presence is felt. Your presence is heard. I feel like you have a very clear voice. You're not afraid to speak on your issues and what makes you feel uncomfortable. And I really like that, you know. I could be quite the opposite sometimes. Like, I'll really hold my tongue for a really long time, but then when it's time to pop, baby, I'm gonna explode. But it's like you are the type of person that you just get it over with at the, like, right at the spot. Like, somebody says something you don't like, you just get it over with right at the spot. You don't eat it up and wait till they do more and more and more things to just blow up on them. Like, that's me, for example. Like, I will really, like, give the benefit of the doubt until the doubt is right in my face. Like, I will really, like, just, oh my God. Let's not even talk about me. Let's talk about you, though. People assume that you're very financially stable. Like, you have a really good plan. If you are, let's say you're not, like, a millionaire yet. You don't have, like, lots of money yet. But people feel like your foundation, what you're working towards, is definitely going to lead to that. That's for some people. But then for some, you're just very stable. Your home life is stable. Your money is stable. It's just like there's nothing much that people can say about you. You know, with the Lovers in reverse, I get heavily, like, you know, people being interested in you sexually. People assuming that you have multiple love partners, that you have, a lot of sexual desire. Maybe you guys are Scorpio risings or Scorpios, but I don't know. I just feel like people sexualize you a lot. Like, that's the assumptions. Like, you know, they're probably really good in bed. They probably, like, you know, and that's coming, obviously, it could be from the same sex, opposite sex. It doesn't matter. But, you know, it's a lot of, like, assumptions about you sexually. And I'm sorry that you're being sexualized like this. But, you know, it's not my fault, guys. You know, God really took its time with you. God really took his time with you. You guys are really stunning. Let's see what else people are assuming about my pile. We have here the Ace of Candles in reverse. We have here the Nine of Cups in reverse, and then we have here the Five of Needles. So people assume that you got a lot of haters. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. People assume that you have a lot of haters because maybe sometimes they, like, feel jealous, and they're like, no, I can't feel jealous because this person worked for what they have. They're them, you know, I'm me. But, you know, some people in their head, like, damn, if I feel this way, I imagine the amounts of people that feel the same way around this person. So yeah, the assumptions about you is that a lot of people hate on you, the people around you. That's like people watching in that, you know, they feel like the people around you are, like, haters. Yeah, that's for some of you guys. People assume that a lot of the people around you are haters. With the Ace of Candles in reverse, I feel like some of you guys had, like, a business plan that was, like, you know, ruined or whatnot. And people are assuming that this actually made you stronger. Like any like business like venture that you had that did not work, that was not successful, people feel like this was actually your like push for like more things, like the push that you had to go after more, you know, things that, you know, make you feel passionate, basically. So yeah, people feel like, or if some of you guys got not approved for a home or a loan, like people feel like people are assuming it's because you got something better. It could be a job as well, that you're not working no more. People feel like they're assuming that you got something better. What else do people assume about my pal? Discontent and boredom in the reverse. Mental conflict in the reverse. And then solar plexus chakra. So yeah, you're one of a kind, pal number one. People definitely are assuming that, you know, you're bored. Maybe you guys are more like isolated or not. People feel like you're bored or discontent, but I see the opposite here, especially when it's in reverse. You guys are really living your freaking life. And I feel like it's the other half that assumes that you're bored, but then the other half, they're like, wow, this person is really living their life to the fullest. Like, this person is going out. This person is really releasing themselves from the past. It's like you don't even, it's like your past is dead, pile number one. Like, you don't resonate with it at all. Like, you're not the same person. I feel like you put an end to that. I feel like you were tired of continually be in this cycle of shadow work, that you were like, you know what, I'm gonna pick myself up and get the fuck up out of these emotions. I don't care about it anymore. I'm ready to live my life. And I'm here to tell you, pal number one, congratulations. And I'm so proud of you. And, you know, don't feel like pressures and healing things. You know, we heal at our own moment. Sometimes we go through heartbreaks and then 3 years later, we're still thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, be nice to yourself. You know, realizing that, you know, most of the problems is more with the person that caused it than with you, that were the victim of it, you know? So the problem is not with you. The problem is with those that had caused the pain in your past or whatever that you have been through, the breakups, anything. But people are really assuming that you're living in your north node right now. You're living in your like maximum power right now. Like, nobody can tell you nothing. Like, that's what I'm seeing here. And it's like you're leveling up. And even if you don't see it as a level up, like it's steadily moving. And that's what's important. Consistency, even if it's slow, it's steady. Don't forget about the story of the turtle and the was it the turtle and the rabbit? How, you know, the rabbits just started like laughing when they were getting ahead of the turtle and just joking around, you know, lollygagging. And then by the time that it came to its senses, the turtle was already winning them. And so it's like that with you, pal number one. It's like your growth is slow, but it's steady. And I feel like people also assume that, you know, it's going to work for you because of the growth as well. So people are assuming that you're going to be very successful. With the 6 of coins in the reverse, people assume that you actually want to be alone right now. 8 of swords, with the 8 of swords in reverse next to that, and then the star in the reverse next to it. Yeah, people are assuming that you want to be alone, that you want to be isolated, that you just want to be in your energy right now. People feel like you work better alone as well. People assume that the reason why you isolate so much is because you work better alone, because you function better being alone. At least they're understanding, because some people feel like because you isolate, you just hate them. But in reality, it's because you just want to be by yourself. But that's for some of you guys. But with the star in reverse, I definitely see potential. And it's like a lot of the assumptions of people. It's like assuming that, wow, imagine if this person really gets fame. Imagine this person really gets a lot of money. So people are assuming like the best for you. Believe it or not, even your haters, because it's like putting a mirror in front of their faces. So beautiful energy here, pal number one. Very smooth, very mellow. You are coming across as very untouchable as well, pal number one. I had to say that. With the journey in reverse, people are assuming that not everybody's going to be able to be a part of your life. A lot of people are like, wow, they're trying to pick up the plate, go through the food. They're trying to go through whatever they're trying to go through to see if they can see you, they could find you, if they could get a piece of you. pile number 1. We have Archangel Gabrielle in the reverse, and then man holding a heart. So definitely, people are assuming that you have met the love of your life. I don't know, maybe some of you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day and just showed off. Your partner just showed all out for you. For some of you guys, you're just on your way to meeting your soulmate really fast. Or your soulmate is like closer than what you think, and people are assuming that. For some of you guys, it's just definitely that you've met the love of your life, and it's this relationship that you're in is divinely protected. Divinely protected from the haters, the people that want to be coming into your life, trying to destroy everything. With the Moonology deck today, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So the worst is over now, pile number 1. And I know things happen in life. Maybe not the whole worst is over, but, you know, it's not about what happens. It's the way that we react to the things that happen to us. And I just want to let you guys know that this tough cycle is over. You guys are just going to be, you know, being more confident. Some of you guys, I heard, are going to even be going out more, meeting new people. Wow. Especially those that have been in hermit mode for long. So yeah, I do see changes in material in the upcoming months. You guys being more focused, more in the moment, enjoying yourself. And then we have here opportunities. So, you know, you're going to get the opportunity to get that loan, get that home, get the car that you want. An opportunity is arising. So grab it. And don't be like, oh my God, I don't have enough. Oh, that's out of your mind. That's out of our radar. We have everything. We have everything we need. Everything is limitless. Everything is unlimited in this world. Okay, so let's stay in that energy. And so that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 2, right off the bat, I had like a little like thought in my head, you know, people are assuming that you want nothing to do with them. I don't know, maybe this is people from your past that they're assuming things because they have, you know, no contact, no, you know, social media. Like, so they got to assume what's going on with you. They got to create fake pages. They got to do the most. And they're just assuming that you won't ever want nothing to do with them. Let's see here. Wow. Jayleen is on point. We have here the 7 of Swords in reverse. Y'all already know what the 7 of Swords mean. People taking advantage of people, people being fake, people taking more than they have to. 7 of Swords, baby. Yes, and the reverse. These people know that you want absolutely nothing to do with them, pile number 2. People from your past are assuming, you know, that you have so many good things happening for you, especially with this 2 of Pentacles. You have options when it comes to love, friendships, when it comes to your opportunities. With the 6 of Cups in reverse, it's like you cannot give a cup anymore. You cannot share anymore. You cannot become a people pleaser anymore. You cannot be what they want you to be anymore. And that's why people are assuming that you want absolutely nothing to do with them. Pile number 2, good in the works. I feel like you had like a lot of like lingering energy of people that didn't really want the best for you. People that were just there to look like and there to like take notes, but never to support, never to give a helping hand, never to, you know, be genuine. And I feel like you've caught on to all the different types of energy. You're now treating people exactly how they view you, how they treat you, how they treated you in the past, how you view them, and the value of the relationship or the friendship, you know? The Hermit. Hello. What did I just say? The Hermit. You are in your energy. You see, I view her like, you know, this person like closing a laptop. You're not even posting your private life anymore. So it's really hard for people to assume the things that are going wrong in your life, or even the good things. You know what I'm saying? With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, you definitely are working on a project that a lot of people can't see. So they're assuming that you're working on something that you're not letting anybody know. And then with the Page of Cups, they're assuming that you are not the same person from 10 years ago, 2 years ago, 4 months ago. You're not. You have completely changed, transformed body, mentality, aura, outfits, whatever it is, hairstyle, just face. everything has just changed about you. And so people assume that you are not the same person no more. What else are people assuming about my piles? Page of Swords in the reverse, the Strength, and then the Hanged Man in the reverse. People are assuming that you know the truth already. You know the truth about their treatment towards you. You know the truth about your family. You know the truth about a lot of things. You're woke now. People are assuming that now you're being more cold and selfish because of your past. People are assuming that you are being more defensive and secretive and more, you know, cold because of the things that happened to you or the things that they have done to you. With the Hangman in reverse, it's like no access, no information, no new information about you. It's really hard to assume about you, pile number 2, right now. But they know you're working on something very good for yourself. Something that it's good for you. Something that makes you feel good. What else are people assuming about my pals? Page of Needles in the reverse. That you got rid of all the toxicity in your life. You like swept away all the negative people. All the neighbors that just were disrespectful. You just swept them away. Family members that every time they came to see you for the holidays, it was to speak on your situation or your physicality. You have gotten rid of anything that has made you feel bad. Anything that makes you feel weird, you're getting rid of. It's like going through like a road and just like cleaning it all out, just pushing all the garbage away. Like that was you. People are assuming though that you are the emperor, that you are a boss now, that you're unreachable, you're untouchable, and you're unfazed, unbothered. Nothing that these people do, say, hear, think, do will ever bother you. You're like at a whole other level where things don't even amuse you anymore, where somebody can come and call you the most gruesome names and you will just turn your face around and move. Like literally, pile number 2, this new unbothered energy people assume is because of what happened in your past. The Lovers in reverse. People are also assuming that you have a partner now or you're in a relationship and that's why you are being closed off. People are assuming that you and your lovers are having problems if you are in a relationship and you guys are not really like posting each other a lot, which to me is so ridiculous. People feel like if you don't have your relationship in the storefront center of literally everything in your social media through your personal life, then it's not a healthy relationship. One of you guys is cheating. Y'all are going through something. And it is all BS. Like, because I want to keep my relationship private does not mean that I'm cheating, that I'm taking advantage of, or I'm doing something behind the scenes. It's to me appalling. People feel like you owe them all of the little things in your life, all the information in your life. It's freaking ridiculous the way social media has people feeling like we owe them our information. Like, I don't owe you nothing. I can post a picture of my drink for like a whole year, and that's all you guys can get. Like, and don't come up to me in person talking about, oh my God, why you been hiding? Mind your business. I'm hiding because I don't want to post my whole life on social media. What's wrong with you? You need help. And even guys, and hey, if you post your whole life on social media, okay, good for you. You probably even get paid for it. Good for you. But don't judge others that want to keep a private life. You know what I'm saying? And I go hard on that because I get judged a lot for not posting everything in my life. Like, if you guys would have seen Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day, everybody felt obligated to post even the smallest gestures that they got. Like, it to me is insane. Like, wow, like you guys cannot just enjoy your day, your vacation, whatever you're doing with all the gifts that you got. No, people got to go out and show it out. And hey. If you were the people that show off all your gifts and good for you. I'm happy for you. But it's like, don't knock down the person that didn't show off what they did that day. Don't back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just feel like so pressured to do things nowadays. Post everything, you know, up to Christmas pictures and pajamas, picture, you know, everything. Like, everything is just seem to be, have to be posted and this and the third. And sometimes I feel bad for my lover because I'm like, babe, you don't feel bad that I don't want to post nothing, right? Da, da, da. Because, you know, it's hard seeing everybody posting their lovers, posting this, posting that, you know, and you don't post anything. I don't know. I've been in my life, at a point in my life where I want to be private. Like, I don't enjoy, maybe some days out the blue, I would love to post my whole day, but like, not every day. Like, not on, you know, like special occasions and holidays. Everybody feel like, you know, gotta go do everything that everybody's doing. I'm just like not that type of person. With transformation, you really are not the same person, pile number 2. Like, you're definitely not the same person that you was. You transformed your life, but I heard it was because of you, because you got tired of, you know, being in the flow. You wanted to pick up your destiny for yourself. You wanted to make things happen. You know, you seeing everybody doing things in their life and you're like, you know what, it's my turn now. It's my turn. And with the truth in reverse, it's like a lot of people in your past that couldn't see the truth in you now have to see it behind the scenes. And it's really sad, pile number 2, when people, I mean, for them to realize that they lost an opportunity, they lost a good person, a genuine person, they lost somebody that they could have been, you know, superstars together. I keep hearing that Kodak song, the we could have been superstars. Yeah. But now it's I heard you switched like a pussy a little bit. They switched on you and they couldn't see the truth within you. This is groups of people. This is cheerleading groups. This is like sororities, families. This is groups of people, pile number 2, that just, you know, did you wrong, did you dirty, and now they have to see the truth of who you really are. And it sucks when it's too late to make a change. What are people assuming about you? 9 of Cups. Living in luxury, living in glory, living in, you know, maybe you got a little fame. Maybe you got people that love you, though. Like, people love you and people watch you. And that's amazing, pile number 2. And I just want to say, like, your beauty, it's like, you're like, okay. The change that you brought around you also began like changing within you. Now you're more beautiful. It's like the beauty from within is just showing throughout. You're glowing right now and you're being really successful. You're going after your dreams with this Fool. You're in like your inner child's energy. This is so beautiful. Like, you have now something to look forward to in life. Like, you're making life your oyster with this Page of Cups. And I'm just so happy for you guys. You guys deserve every little good thing in your life. Stop thinking, you know, when everything is going right, oh, what's going to happen next? Don't think like that. And people like, you know, me, for example, and you, maybe some of you guys that have been going through really bad situations in our life. And when we're in a good moment, we tend to self-sabotage that because we think about, damn, the things that went wrong in the past. And then we start thinking about what things can go wrong now. And it's like, anything can happen now. But, will you die? Will it, will you let it hurt you? Or are you just going to go over this like another test? Like, you're just going to skip through it like another test. With the last couple of cards, people really assume that you're in love right now. You have a loving partner. Some of you guys might be attracted to pound number 1. Go back. But some of you guys are, in love, meeting a lover, or you're just loving on yourself. You just love yourself now, and you just won't deal with the same things that you used to deal with back in the day. I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm gonna say it. But the best feeling in the world, guys, is when you know your value. When you love yourself finally. When you hold yourself at a certain standard. When you just wouldn't hang out with just anybody. When you prefer to hang out with people that love you more with people that you have to tolerate. This is the best feeling in life. When you just know your value. With Archangel Michael, People are assuming that you're just divinely protected, that things are just happening in your favor. They don't know what's the spell. They don't know what's the manifestation, the journaling. They don't know what it is, but they just know that you are protected, divinely protected, because everything just seems to work perfectly fine for you. That's what people are assuming. And with anxiety, people are assuming that maybe you even feel bad for letting go or releasing things from your past. And I'm going to be honest with you. It hurts. It hurts. Letting go of people that you knew for a long time. People that you had memories with, that you had bonds with. It hurts. But for your peace, but for your dignity, but for your self-esteem, you got to move. For you, for your mental health, you got to stay F everybody. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's just how it is. And I feel like these people are assuming that you're feeling really bad about what you've been doing, like isolating and cutting off. And you're not. You're really not. With the Moonology deck here, we have the energy is gaining momentum. This energy right now, the angels are saying, God is saying, keep at it. Keep going at it. Keep being the way that you are right now. Holding yourself at a higher regards, you know, believing in yourself, doing things that your inner child likes, and doing things that you like, doing things that empower you, that make you feel better about yourself, because it's just not always work and study and, you know, I have to pay my bills and I have to do this. You know, life is more than just that. And this is why I'm here, guys. I'm in love with my life, and I want you guys to be in love with yours, because why not? Why not? You know, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When we become a spiritual tool, when we add love into situations that require, you know, that are in miserable energies, you know, when we add love, we become a spiritual tool. And once we become a spiritual tool, like me myself here, we just become eager to open people's eyes about certain things. You know, I heard, you know, being woke is like being a recovered alcoholic, but living in a bar with other alcoholics, and people not realizing the truth about a lot of things. But you know, because you went through it and you're woke about it. So yeah, that was a video that I had seen on TikTok. I wish I could freaking save those videos and send it to a lot of you guys, but next time. Okay, with the angel answers here, we have helpful people. So I just gotta say here, you are attracting a lot of things going your way, life going your way, you know, people, divine protection, you know, helpful people in your life you're attracting. So keep at it, keep holding yourself in high regards, because this is only letting the universe know that you are attracting higher value things like yourself. Period. You are what you think about, and you are what you think about other people as well. And not only that, your reality can significantly become, wait, did I just say your reality? I said your mind, your thoughts can significantly become your reality. So you are who you attract, pile number one. If you are annoyed about anybody in your life or anything in your life, it's something that you need to check in with yourself and see how you can release those emotions. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. If it don't feel right, it don't feel right. And if you don't like somebody, don't force yourself to like them. Just keep your energy to yourself. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for my viewers that picked pile number 3 with this tiger's eye, what are people assuming about you? And I'm getting right off the bat, people are assuming that you have a lot of money right now. Maybe you guys just got approved for a home, a car. You just got like something very expensive lately, a purchase, or went on a extremely, you know, luxury vacation. But people are assuming that you got into the bag, like you have a lot of money saved up. And like, Jayleen, no, I don't. No, I don't have this. I don't have that. They're assuming. They think. They're watching your stories. They're watching you. They're hearing from you, from other family members. People are assuming, though, that you're definitely receiving your justice for a lot of the things that have happened in your life. Queen of Swords upright. You're definitely completely changed. You just don't deal with the foolery no more. If you were attracted to pile 2, go back. but you're just not with the foolery anymore. People assume that you put spells on people with this justice in reverse. People feel like you put voodoo or spells on people from your past. You just did something to people from your past. People are assuming, because a lot of people from your past are not doing well right now. Pile number 3. What is going on, pile number 3? It sounds a little fishy. People are like, it smells fishy. You know, why everybody that, you know, used to be their friend, used to be their lover, is in shackles right now? What's going on? Something is not adding right. Something is not right with the Queen of Swords. People are scared of you right now. People are assuming that you're out here putting spells on people. People are assuming, and if you're not spiritual and you're like, what the hell? I don't put nothing on nobody. They don't know this. They don't know that I watch tarot readings. Basically, they're assuming that you just don't like them. People are assuming that you are really in your bitchy phase, that you are not dealing with anybody or anything that you don't want to deal with. People feel like people from your past are really sorry. I don't know why they're assuming that people from your past are sorry. Maybe because you guys are like now more successful, you have more growth, you have more boundaries, you're more respected. Ooh, you're respected by a lot of people now, pile number 3. And so people are assuming that people from your past are really sorry, really regretful. People are also assuming that, you know, you're going to win a court case, or that you won a court case. That's why you have so much money. Maybe you guys did win a court case, won the lottery or something. What are people assuming about my pile? The Fool. That you're going after the things that you love. Either if it's dreams, music, acting, career, whatever it is that you're interested in. People are assuming that you're going to go for it. You're going to go after it. You're going to invest in yourself. People are also assuming that you have a lot of money that you're not showing, that you have a lot of hidden wealth, a lot of hidden success. For a lot of you people feel like your success is a lie. For some of you guys, people are assuming that it's a lie. With the 9 of Cups in reverse, I heard, you know, it's working in your favor. Knight of Wands upright. People are assuming that you're dealing with a player. People are assuming that the person that you're dating is cheating on you, or that you are a cheater. People are assuming that you are a cheater, you are a player, you are a liar. People are assuming. People think you're a liar because they can't believe good things happen to you, or that you're moving on. What else are people assuming about my pile 3? The Fool again. That you're going after something that not a lot of people go after. Maybe is making videos, maybe is modeling. But people are seeing you in this high energy. The 10 of Pentacles is here. People are assuming that you're now getting along with your family. People are assuming that you're very united with your family as well. With the 8 of Swords in the reverse, people feel like, they're assuming that you are really living with peace of mind. You're living free. You have no hurt right now. You have no people bothering you. You're saving your money. So people are watching your pockets as well. People are assuming what's going on in your life since this new change, this new move, this new baby, whatever has been going on in your life. People are assuming that you're actually doing really well. This pile is not as bad as the other piles. Pile number 3. But that people are assuming that the best things are happening to you guys. That's why in the beginning I got like people were assuming that other people from your past were like in regret of losing you because of how great you're doing. Actually, you're doing really great for yourself. You're just, wow, really in your power here with the Fool next to the 10 of Pentacles. With the 10 of Needles here, yeah, people are assuming that you have a lot of responsibilities, that you got things moving in your life, that you got a lot of things to work on. So you don't have time for the drama. You don't have time to sit on the phone talking about other people for 3 hours. Believe me, that is so draining. Like, I used to think that that was the most funnest thing ever, to get on the phone with somebody and just be talking and talking about people and things. And then at the end of every phone call, I just felt so drained, so like horrible, just for even speaking on things that I should have never spoke on. You know, it's just, you guys are just changing for you. If you have a lot of things on your plate, it's all for you. That's what I'm getting here. That's what people are assuming. Like, you have no time for other people but yourself and yours. With the Knight of Presents here, people are assuming that, yeah, you have things going on for yourself. You're not having time to chit-chat, talk, drama. You just don't have the time for it. So with transformation, I keep seeing the transformation card here. Queen of Wands. People are assuming that you're literally in your power. You're getting more beautiful, more fit. The gym has been working out for you guys. If you've been doing that, people are assuming that you're now getting more into spirituality. People are assuming that you own a lot of cats now. Maybe you own only one, but now you're planning on getting 2 or 3 or more cats. People are assuming that you are now at the highest level you've ever been in your life. Maybe in career-wise, maybe money-wise, maybe, you know, material gain-wise, that you are in the highest position that you've ever been in your life. What else are people assuming about my pile number 3? People are assuming that you're being very patient with yourself and your goals, and just with your growth, just with you. And this in return is adding to your victory and your success. So people are assuming that, you know, you are having a lot of victory and success that they never thought that you were able, that you were, oh my God, I'm stuck in my words. They didn't think that you were going to be able to attain what you have now, especially with this recognition and reward and oh my God, what's going on in reverse? Like, they were not expecting that. So people are assuming that a lot of your recognition and your rewards were mainly because of you working by yourself, you being patient with yourself, you doing you. People are assuming that, you know, you're now more mentally stronger now. Like, you're not very reactional to things and people that bother you. But if you have to defend yourself, you will. That's what I'm getting here. But you ain't no simp. But you also are not a lunatic. And you're not going to react to every insecurity people project onto you. So that's what I'm also seeing here. What are people also assuming about you? We have here the 7 of Cups, that a lot of opportunities are coming into your hands. People are assuming that the fact that you're being alone is what's helping you have a lot of success. Yup, the Devil in reverse. Yup, that you being alone, that you removing yourself from certain situations, people, drugs, whatever it was that you was removing yourself from has literally helped you. Like, it's literally helping you get more money, raise your vibration overall. So it's the changes that you've been making that has been adding to your success. That's what people are assuming. People that are woke like you, pile number 3, they're literally assuming all the right things about you. So don't worry about it. And I don't see that this pile is like really negative at all. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's like you're not changing. People are assuming that if you're not talking to them anymore, that it's never gonna change. Like, it's like a done deal with you. People from your past, it's a done deal. There's no changes. There's no going back with you. Pile number 3. That's why earlier I said people from your past are regretful, because you're not giving benefit of the doubts. You're not giving second chances. Pile number 3. Wow, I love this. If I can go back in time, I will never give a second chance to nobody from my past. I wouldn't. Any wise person will tell you that. Maybe in love it's different, because maybe sometimes we leave a partner, you know, we leave somebody, and then in 5 years later, you know, we're different people and our love comes together again. It's different. And maybe even for friendships, but I wouldn't say that much for friendship, because it's like, you know, you would expect more out of friends, you know? So I wouldn't say that. But even if you would expect more from friends, people change, but not all the times, okay? Sometimes you are the only person that changes, and it's your job to change your surroundings and your situations and whoever you know, be around. Patience again here. People are assuming that whatever you're working on, that regardless how long it's going to take, it's going to be successful. The business, the home you're going to get your money back. With the Sun in reverse, people are assuming that you feeling depressed because you're alone, or you're, you know, not around. With the Healer of the Ages in reverse, people are assuming that, you know, you're using some sort of healing or powers or magic to get the successes that you have. Or you're speaking to a healer, or you're speaking to somebody that's doing something for you. That's what people are assuming. But I just feel like people cannot just take the fact that you're doing good for yourself, and they're not. And it's okay. They just need to work on themselves and stop worrying about you. But pile number 3, people are definitely pocket watching you. People are watching every move that you have, every success, every milestone. So if I were you, I would kind of refrain from posting every like accomplishment, period. But if anything, then show off. If you feel comfortable, show it all off. People are also assuming that you have a very beautiful and big home, that you probably have a pool in your home. People are assuming. With the Moonology deck today, we have it's time to release negativity. So continue to release what no longer serves you, relationships, people from distant areas. I'm going to be honest with you guys. People can still be toxic even if they live 50 miles away from you. Don't think that it's only people that you hang out with every day. The people that you check on every once in a while and once in a month, those can be the same people that are wishing on your downfall. And they just want that quick phone call to keep up with you. With the angel answers, we have here in the near future. So nothing to worry about right now. That in the near future, everything will be handled. Everything will be in its place. You will be in your power. Whatever that you have been manifesting and working towards, it will be coming in its place in the near future. So don't stress. Don't go around it. Don't start picking out the seeds from your plants. Let it grow. Let it glow. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. With the viewers that picked pile number 4 with this beautiful clear quartz. This is so cute. I love anything clear. I don't know. I just love clear colors. If you get what I'm saying. Like, I know the clear colors. Kind of clear. Not really clear. We have here 4 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Pile number 4. We're gonna start with the 4 here. What are people assuming about you? Ooh, oh my God. Misattitude. People are assuming, people are like, wow, you can't even like, people are scared to come to you with any type of like foolery, nonsense, drama, anything. It's like, wow, you're like literally picking up the cup with the 3 of Cups upright. You're picking up the cup and you're hitting people with it. Pile number 4, you have like a lot of anger. People are assuming that you have a lot of anger. People are assuming that you are getting to the bag, but you're not letting people in. You're not letting people out. You're not letting people know. You're being very private with your life at all. Like overall, very private lifestyle. Really not who you were in the past, though. People are assuming that you don't party the same anymore. Like, you don't go out the same anymore. You're not as fun anymore. People are assuming. I feel like you are the same funny you. It's just that you haven't met the right people to do it with. And that's fine. Not everybody deserves that fun part of you, you know? I feel like once I become vulnerable with certain people, it's like, sometimes it just blows up in my face. But we cannot relate one experience to the rest of our experiences. So I'm not saying, with that being said, that I'm not vulnerable with other people. I am vulnerable with a lot of people, actually. I really am. But it's just, for me, there's a lot of distance. And I feel like with you, it's the same. Like, you are keeping your distance with a lot of people. People from your past, people that you used to party with. So they might think that, you're not the same, you're not fun anymore. But in reality, it's more that you want better for yourself. The energies didn't correlate, the energies didn't make you feel better. The energies didn't make you feel good. You're like the person that, you're not the type of person to say F everybody. But if we're not, if our energies together is not really bringing much to the table, then I have to move along respectfully. And it's like, you move along respectfully, but it's like the people don't take it respectfully. People want to, get all mad because you're getting distant. People feel like with this devil energy, like you got to be tied to them or something. People are assuming basically that you're tied to something else right now. And that's why you're being the way that you are. Maybe like, people want to assume that you're depressed or that you have like some sort of eating disorder, or you just going through something with your partner or whatnot. If you have partners, people are assuming the worst is happening for you. 5 of Cups, like you're bored, like you're depressed, like things are not going in your favor. 2 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, like you're not seeing things clearly. So a lot of people are assuming a lot of the wrong things about you, pile number 4, which to me is crazy because pile number 3 was the opposite. But pile number 4, a lot of people are assuming a lot of weird stuff about you. The worst, they're assuming like, yeah, this person got to be on drugs or something because they're not responding. They're not picking up. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. What are people assuming about my piles? So yeah, with the 3 of Swords in reverse, like you're definitely, and next to the 3 of Cups, like you definitely are like very reserved now compared to who you were in the past. And I feel like you still have that party animal in you. Like you can still have fun. I just feel like pile number 4, the same fun that was fun for you back in the day. Oh my God, my jaw popped. The same fun that was fun for you back in the day is not the same fun for you now. Like, it's not. It's not. And we have here the 4 of Wands. So again, what I said, people feel like are assuming that you're too busy in your home life. You're too busy with your spouse, your kids. You're too busy, basically. They're assuming that you're too busy and you're boring now. That's what people are assuming. But I say here, you just don't correlate with those type of people and that type of fun anymore. I'm going to be honest with you. When I was younger, when I was like 15, 16, I loved partying. I loved it. When I was 18, I partied like every other night, every other day. I partied hard. What happened? Now I'm 21. I don't feel the same. I don't feel the same excitement or fun going to a club anymore, you know? Maybe because I don't have my mom blowing up my phone. Maybe that, but it's not fun for me anymore. Like, I can go once, you know, in a while, you know, maybe once in a month or something. But I cannot find myself every weekend drinking and every weekend going to the club, every weekend chilling and linking with thousands of people. I just can't find it in me anymore. And what? Have I heard people say? Yes, people in the past have told me, people that I've cut off in the past have told me, you know, you're acting like an old lady. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, why? Because and I wouldn't even be doing anything. I would just be sitting down. Like, what is the problem? Like, people feel that energy shift. When people feel like, you might not think so, but when you're ready to change your life and switch it around, the people around you that are still stuck in the same things, they're going to start like criticizing you, calling you boring, calling you names, calling you an old lady, calling you this and the third. And maybe you are of older age, but even so, it doesn't make you boring because you don't find the same fun in the same things anymore. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I used to be called boring and this and the third. People would try to out party me. Talk about, oh, this person party more than you now, Jayleen, da 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 da. And I'm just like in my head, like, why does it even matter who goes out the most, who parties the most, who enjoys themselves the most? Who cares? At the end of the day, I'm saving my money, not partying and wasting money on people that probably don't even like me. People that probably talk about me behind my back every time I leave. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are really reserving yourself for the things that matter the most. People that love you. People that make you feel good. I'm not going to lie and say I don't like drinking anymore or partying. Hell no. If I like were to meet the right group of people, like 2 or 3 people, I would definitely get drunk with the right group of people. Anytime, any day, anywhere. But, you know, it changes when you want better for yourself and the people around you don't see that. Especially I see that here with the 3 of Cups. So people are assuming that you're boring now, that you're not the same. Some people are assuming that maybe you are now partying more or living your best life now more. People are assuming maybe because that you have a new lover now and it sparked like you going out more, you feeling young again for some of my people that are older of age. You know, now you're partying more now because you found the energy, you found the right people, I heard. What else are people assuming? I'm on pile number 4. We have here the Tower in the reverse, the King of Cups in the reverse, and then we have here the 5 of Pentacles. So I'm just going to be honest with you guys. People are assuming that you're not dealing with the same energies anymore. You're tired of, you know, dealing with people that you don't even like. You know, settling for energies that you don't even like, being dragged to parties and places that you didn't even want to go to from the beginning. So you just had to separate yourself. Like, honestly, I'm at the type of point in my life where if I don't want to hang out with a group of people and they try to make plans for a certain date, I'm going to make plans that day on purpose to not go. You got to start doing things that make you happy, not things that you think you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be there. You're supposed to. What if I tell you you're supposed to do whatever the fuck you want? Sorry for my French. But what if I tell you that you're supposed to do what you want? This is your life. And I'm going to be honest with you. People are going to talk regardless. If you party too much, if you don't party, if you don't go out, if you go out too much, people are going to say something. They're going to say, so how about we just be around people we like and be around and do things that we like, you know, with the Tower in reverse, you know, it's like people feel like you're not changing. You have changed into something that it's unchangeable now. And this newfound energy of the King of Cups in reverse, somebody more sure of themselves, not somebody that's not always giving time, their energy, energy. And let me tell you something. People don't only take advantage of you like when it comes to like, you know, material stuff, and you know, sometimes it's time. Sometimes people feel lonely within themselves and always want company and always take your company for granted. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you guys have put more power into your hands, pile number 4. And so people are assuming the worst is with you. They're assuming the worst is around you. They're assuming that you're cold now, that you're selfish. What else are people assuming? The waiting game. People are assuming that you're waiting on something. You're waiting on a special moment. You're waiting on maybe your retirement. You're just waiting on something good for yourself. Pile number 4. So people are assuming that, and that's why maybe you've been going through obstacles. People are assuming that you're going through obstacles and challenges because you're not around them anymore. People are assuming that you're going through the worst because they cannot see the best that's happening. People are assuming that you're going through some sort of disruption, like that you can't get out of, like a toxic relationship, or that people are assuming that you're still stuck in a marriage that you don't like, or maybe you went to marriage counseling. Like, this is none of these people's business. But at the end of the day, I feel like people are assuming a lot of the wrong things about you because they cannot assume. They don't know what's going on. And not even that, guys. Pile number 4, I'm just so happy and proud that you have put more power in you and the people that you surround yourself with and the people that you date, and it's just everything. How you spend your time. Sometimes I used to feel like I was obligated to chill with certain people, that I was obligated to be around certain people. And it's like God had to literally take these people away from me, like the hard way, because I couldn't see it for myself. And I want to be honest with you guys. I don't want to say that my life is peaches and perfect and everything is just sunshines in my life. I'm still stuck around, you know, being around certain people that I don't like. You know, I'm going to just put this in as an example. You see, I'm in a relationship with, I wouldn't say my boyfriend is a people pleaser, but he's really nice. Like, he's really nice. He's like a walking angel. And there's certain people, like his friends, you know, that I have to sometimes be around, that I don't like, that I can smell the energy, I can smell the bullshit from a mile away. I just don't like them. And then sometimes even like their partners that I don't get along, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, sometimes it's hard for me to be around people that I don't really like, really like, you know? And I'm not gonna say that, but it's the things like that. Like, sometimes I sit with myself and I say, like, why don't I like this person? Why? And it always goes back to me not feeling sure about myself, that I can, you know, defend myself, that I can stand up for myself. It always goes back about the way that you feel about yourself. And that's what I was telling, I think it was pile number 1. But pile number 4, we're always going to deal with people that we don't like. We're always going to deal with people that we might be like, oh my God. And even it can be family that we're stuck with. But it's all about how you react to things and how you tell yourself that if, you know, that it's not really worth it, getting out of character for other people, overextending yourself for other people. It's not worth it. Sometimes, no, it can feel bad for you because you're a good person, but it's not something bad. Saying no is actually really good. And I'm going to be honest with you. My resolution for this year was to say no more. And I was practicing it by saying, you know, to people, how can I say no in a nice way? You know, when people would ask me for stuff, I would tell myself, I'm going to just say that. Like, how can I say no in a nice way? But then now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just say no. Hell no. Now, I don't even say no, guys. I don't even say no, or what's a nice way to say no? No, I don't say that. Or like maybe. No, I don't say that anymore. I say hell no. I say hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my new word now. And I feel like you guys have been moving more into that with the 10 of coins in reverse. You guys are just working on what means the best for you. What actually, the people that love you, the things that are supporting you, the things that matter the most, like family, love, children, your home life. You know, you're putting more focus on that than what Nancy and Jillian wore to this ball party and what, you know, Sarah was eating and da-da-da-da. You're not going to care about things like that. With the Ace of Coins in reverse, I also get here, if you guys been applying for a mortgage, if you've been applying for a loan, a scholarship, you're gonna get it, guys. You guys are gonna get that. 5 of Coins again. People are assuming that you're still going through financial struggles. That's why you don't want to go out, and that's why you don't want to be seen, because you're going through some financial struggles. But how about they realize that the financial struggles were caused because of them wanting to hang out all the time, waste money all the time, and, you know, waste your energy and your time that you could be focused on your creative endeavors and the things that can bring you more luxuries. You know what I'm saying? So they're going around it, but in reality, they're the problem. They're not viewing themselves the problem. They think that you have a problem. With this door to personal healing and happiness, people can assume that you're probably going through financial struggles, but it's like when they see your face, when they see your life, it's like you're glowing, you're growing, it's looking better for you, your situation is better for you, especially with cornucopia. Door to value. Last card, pile number 4. I'm not gonna say nothing more about scholarships and money, because I feel like some of you guys are really headed to that way. Maybe an inheritance that's waiting for you, like just sparkly clean there waiting for you, and you guys are gonna grab it. And I feel like that's what also people are assuming, that you're maybe waiting for an inheritance and they're trying to make their way back to you. You better not, pile number 4. You know, that's why I tell people all the time. They say, oh my God, I've been working hard, I've been saving for this car, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, and it's not working. And why? Check what's going on around you. What's going on around you? It's the people around you. It's your thoughts patterns. It's, you know, the negativity that you surround yourself every day. You know, talking bad about people, talking behind people's backs, you know, joining smear campaigns, you know, when a bunch of people are talking about one individual, joining things like that. You know, low vibrational things bring low vibrational things. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in high vibrational energy? Open the door for somebody. Say good morning to somebody. Say you're so beautiful to somebody you love. Tell somebody you love them. Do a favor for somebody, but don't do too much. Don't overextend yourself. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But if you feel like you could do something out of the place of your heart, do it. Everything can turn that low vibration into something higher than ever. Your light can go higher than ever. With the Moonology deck, we have here communication is key. Remember to communicate your needs, your wants. Continue to journal. Continue to, in your mind, know what you want. Stop thinking about the things that you don't like. Stop thinking about the things that you're fearful of and what you don't want to happen, because they will be calling it. Okay, block it off. You don't want that. Block it off. What do you want, though? Think about what you want. With the angel answers, if you believe, it's possible. If you believe, you got it. And if you believe, it's yours. So what is the problem? Pile number 4, a lot of things in your life are just going to be so reachable. Like, you're not going to feel like anything in your life is unreachable. Like, the world is really going to be yours, pile number 4. If you continue this attitude and continue to, you know, worry about the things that matter the most, like your life, you know, your own personal belongings and your own personal well-being. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.